Hi, it's Tonich here. I just wanted to share some thoughts with you around the Perth property market. Did you know that traditionally a seller's market in Perth would find 10 to 12,000 properties on the market? Now, with 10 to 12,000 properties on the market, that would create enough buyer tension that the average days of market would be quite low. You would receive multiple offers on your property, and you would receive an offer that was more than acceptable, in most cases, maybe even over the asking price. We have 4,000 homes on the market. 4,000 homes. You couple that with record high immigration into WA, and the property market has never experienced what it's experiencing now. Now, what does this mean for the Perth property market? Should I sell now? Should I wait for further growth? Is the market going to come back? I think yes to all those. Yes, if you're thinking about selling, you should sell now and take advantage of the market. Yes, there will be probably more growth to come in the Perth market, and you also got to keep in mind that if you're buying and selling the same market, well, it becomes relative. And I do think some suburbs will have some negative growth, and this will all be determined, I believe, around price point. Not so much location, although location will play a part, but mainly price point. If you are anywhere from, I don't know, $600,000 to $1.5 million, then that market will continue to stay strong. The demand is high because of the broad nature of the buyer profile. And if you are in the higher end of the market, and especially markets which have experienced really high numbers of growth, and I'll give an example of a suburb that the average house price pre-COVID was $1.5 million, is now $3 million, then that could experience some negative growth. But when's the right time to sell? Well, traditionally winter period is a quiet period, and then you go into spring, the weather's amazing, and you bring your house to market and you sell. I would challenge you to consider selling based on demand and not based on seasons, because at the moment, whilst there's only 4,000 homes in the market, and there's a lot of buyer fatigue out there, and what I mean by buyer fatigue is whereby buyers have placed offers on homes and missed out, and they really just want to secure a home. This is the time that you're going to maximize the return on your property. So I would ignore the idea of selling when the better weather comes along. And I think if you've made the decision that you're going to move from your current property or sell your investment property, then I would do so now whilst the market is experiencing unprecedented low numbers of properties on the market. It's a very healthy market. I think that the growth is going to continue for some time, and it'll be really interesting to see where it all ends.